What's going on, everyone? Nolan from Snapzilla on February the 21st. New release Wednesday, and the highly anticipated Alto's Odyssey dropped today. Those who haven't played the first, it shouldn't really matter. As you can see, it's sandboarding this time around compared to snowboarding on Alto's Adventure. I haven't played a whole lot of this yet. I think I'm still working on the level 2 missions. But at first glance, it looks like the same thing except for sand instead of snow. But once you start digging into the game a little bit, seems like there's a ton of secrets to find. It controls pretty much the same, actually exactly the same as Alto Adventure. You have your single touch control scheme where all you have to do is tap the screen and that makes Alto jump and backflip. I try to keep my mouth shut as much as I can through this video. I know I tend to chatter. As you can see, this game's just as beautiful as the first game, if not beautifuler. Yes, that's a word. But you have 3, what would you call them, missions, 3 actions to do per level. Each time you level up, something new seems to pop up. Like I said, I'm only going into level 3 now, so I haven't really opened up a whole lot. I'll get into some of the options here in a minute. And one of the options here is photo mode. You can kind of make photos, I guess. It's kind of cool, I guess, if you want to make cool screenshots. But there's that. You know, it's kind of hard to talk about the Alto's game. They're more of just a visual game. You know, there's not a ton to do. It's just basically getting as far as you can and exploring. There seems to be a lot more feeling of exploration in the sequel here, though. I always feel like I'm waiting for something new to pop up. If you haven't played the first one, like I said, you can still play this one. They play pretty much the same. I do recommend getting the first one. They just kind of go hand in hand. The lighting looks a lot different in this. It's really nice. Oh. Alright, I'll go into the options real quick. Alright, you do have a workshop. I haven't picked up anything yet, but you can pick up helmet, chasm rescue, you can upgrade your magnet timer, your lotus timer. There's a wingsuit in this one again. The mysterious radio is something new. Sandboard and a compass is something you have to pick up or find. And I know let me look here, in the description it says there is, I think, 6 different characters to unlock. Don't quote me on that. I'm looking and I still can't find it. I know I read it somewhere. But yeah, I think there's 6 characters you can unlock. I don't know where they're going to pop up. And there is 180 goals to collect. If you swipe over, you can go into Zen mode. And Zen mode's pretty much the same, except, like it says here, there's no score, no game over, no distractions, just you in the desert. I'll go back home here. Menu. One thing I do like is it has a reset progress. That's one thing I wish every game had. With how many games are on the App Store, you'll play a game, at least for me, I'll play a game for a little while and then, it'll get put off to the side and I'll come back to it months later and I'd rather just start the game over. So if any developers listening, always put a reset progress. Yeah, I'll do one more run real quick. You guys let me know either on Twitter in the comments if you'd rather me keep my mouth shut most of the time and just see the gameplay or watch the video itself without me rambling, or if you want me rambling more than I do. I always feel like I'm kind of talking way too much over the game. They usually try to give at least my quick opinion on the game. But I guess I can always write that in the description. Alright, that is about it. Like I said, you can tell it's very pretty. It's 204 megabytes, so it's pretty small file size. It's on the App Store right now for $4.99. I'll put the link for it below, and I'll put this week's Snap Roundup. My quick opinion of it, if you like the first, you'll like the second. It's pretty much more of the same, and like with most sequels, it's more of the same and a little bit more. It's not a completely different game. It's pretty much exactly the same, but it, like I said, the feeling of exploration or mysteries in there, there's a lot more to it this time around. But for $5, like I said, if you like the first one, you can't go wrong with this one.